Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing a bunch of movies that I've never seen before. And also, this is my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing a bunch of movie franchise that I've never seen before. So whether it be Pirates of the Caribbean, Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Rocky, Rambo, so on and so forth. I'm going to try to keep doing it throughout 2025. Okay? So now I'm on screen 5. Okay? So I watched and reviewed screen 1 to 4. Now I got 2 more to go. Okay? And then I can rank all of them. Okay? From worst to best. Okay? I never grew up with the Scream movies. Okay? I grew up with the original Psycho. I grew up with the Tremor franchise. I grew up with the Burn, you know, Alfred Hitchcock Burn. That's a classic horror movie. I grew up with Army of Darkness, with Bruce Campbell. There were a few times where I saw the Evil Dead movie, the first two. Um, there were a few times where I saw some of the Friday the 13th movies. Okay, I grew up with the Halloween franchise. Okay, so when it came out with the last 3 Halloween movies, I was excited for it. I grew up with the Saw movie. Okay, so maybe later down the road I'll do a video on horror movie franchise, what's on my favorite, stuff like that. Okay, um, so Scream 5. Okay, they got 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb. They got 76% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, 81%. Okay, so I want to see which one. So according to the critic and the fans or the audience, um, they like this one better. Okay, um, because if you look at the Rotten Tomato score for Scream 4 and the audience score for Scream 4 and you do that for the same thing for Scream 5, the critic and the audience score for Scream 5 is higher than Scream 4. For me, I like Scream 4 better. Okay? But we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. Okay. So, it's directed by Matt Bellina and Tyler Gillett. Okay, I'll probably mispronounce the name. Cause like I said in my other video, Wes Craven directed the Scream 1 to 4, and then Scream 5 and 6. They had different directors. Okay, so everybody come back. Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Neve Campbell. Okay, they're the one that were in all the other ones. Okay, release date January 14, 2022. Running time 114 minutes. Budget 24 million. Box office 138.9 million. Okay. Now, So, to be honest, I didn't like the new characters because they introduced two new characters, and then the two new characters uh, come back in um, Spring 6. And I gotta say, they are annoying, okay? Okay, I like, I like, Dale Weathers, and I like Sydney. Sydney, okay? 'Cause Sydney, my favorite. I don't want her to die. I don't want, Dale Weathers to die. They're like, I'm watching James Bond, I don't want James Bond to die. That's why the last James Bond movie, I'm still mixed on. I like the action scene, but the part about killing James Bond off is stupid, okay? That's why I have a little mixed reaction about killing the main guy off in Trimmer in the last one. I think I only watched it one time since it came out. I still bought it. I need to watch it again. I'm a big Trimmer fan. Okay. Um. Um. Okay. And they kill a main character off in this movie, and I think that was stupid. Okay. They kill off the deputy, or I could say the sheriff now. I think like he's the sheriff now, or I think in this one you find out he like retired. Okay, cause like they go into the hospital and then they get back in the elevator after they fight and stuff, and he said, "Well, you gotta shoot him in the head, make sure they don't come back." And they're like, "No, no, don't go." And then he dies. Okay, um, so yeah, Samantha Carpenter is the sister of Tara Carpenter, and Samantha Carpenter, uh, she tells Tara Carpenter that my real dad was Billy, the, the first goat man, goat face, from the first one. And then she like come here after 5 years, never feeling me, not seeing me in 5 years. You tell me all this. She like, get the F out of here. Get the F out of here. I'm like, man, this is annoying. This is annoying. And they go to Dewey for help, and he looked like he all drunk and stuff, but he's not drunk. I don't know if he's drunk or not. But he looked like he having shade. He lives in like a trailer. Looked like he out in the woods. And then they kill him off. I'm like, when you kill off a main character in the franchise that been in like 3 or 4 movies or something like that, you're gonna make people mad. Okay? Like you did in Star Wars, stuff like that. You don't kill off main characters. Okay? Um, okay? I kind of like Dewey. I wish that Dewey would came back in the next one, along with Sydney and Gail Weathers. I think the only one that's been in all of them is Gail Weathers, played by Courtney. She's in the next one, and I think she's supposed to come back to uh, Scream 7. Okay, uh, so uh, yeah, so the only few things I like probably the only thing that I remember from this movie is so when someone says Scream, uh, when I hear Scream 7, I mean Scream 5, I'm gonna think about, oh yeah, that's when they introduced the new characters, the two sisters, and one of them is the daughter of Billy, the killer from the first one, and then um, they kill off Dewey, the, the sheriff or the deputy, whatever you call it. He was a deputy, then turned to sheriff, and then this one he retired. I'm like, what? That's dumb, okay? Uh, The only thing that making me give that movie an F is that it had Gail Weathers in it and it had Sydney in it, okay? So I'll give it like a C or something, a C, just okay. The scenes in the hospital, it okay, okay. Um, um, yeah, okay. Uh, I would say from five, screen 1 to 5, this is the weakest one. So we'll see where screen 6 stacks up, okay? So that's it. And thank you for watching. And look forward to my next video of screen 6. Thank you. Bye bye.